Hello everybody, I'm ellbristow. This is Ellitopia Gaming. Welcome back to KSP Live. Last week we had our special charity live stream, so we missed a week of our career game here, but it was definitely worth it. We had a great evening last Sunday. If you missed it, you can head over to the to our YouTube channel and check out the highlights over there. You can watch the entire stream if you wish, or you can watch the cut down, like 50-minute version of the evening. We had a guest appearance from Scott Manley, which was really cool. Really pleased that he could get involved, and we hit our target. We broke our target by 133% by the end of the night. So all in all, it was extremely successful, and the mission was a success as well. We managed to land on the moon in real time, and we even got our Kerbals home again. We do have a new addition this week, who hasn't appeared. Oh, there he is. Okay, he was supposed to be on the crew. Anyway, as I was saying, we have a new crew member this week. He is Pirate Robert Kerman. He's one of our Patreon no, he is a Stream Tip supporter. He donated over the I think it's only $1, isn't it, to get a character in the game. So he donated enough actually to sponsor an entire mission. I'm not sure that he's here this evening though, so he hasn't given me a flag or a name for his craft or his landing site. So maybe if he stops by later in the stream, or maybe not. Maybe we'll have to do that one next week. But there we go. His Kerbal is in the game. Jelly's Kerbal is in the game. I'm waiting for a flag from him too, and actually Harvey offered a second donation, which puts him in the runnings for his own flag and mission as well. So we've actually got 3 people in the queue to have their own sponsored mission. If you'd like your own sponsored mission, then head over to streamtip.com/t/ellbristow, and if you provide a contribution of $10 or more, you will be able to sponsor a mission. So what are we going to do this week? I don't actually know, to be quite honest. We have a few missions which look like they could be achievable. Go on an orbital spacewalk near Kerbin, that's definitely achievable. Plant a flag on the moon, that's definitely achievable. Science data from the surface of Minmus. Okay. So yeah, I think we're going to take this. We're going to take this contract. 8,000, 8,000, 8,000, 31,000 advance, 87,000 for completion. Let's accept that, because that's quite easy to do by the looks of things. What have we got? Oh, we've got the Mark 1 cockpit, the nice new pointy nose one. So let's use one of those, shall we? Pointy. Then let's try and keep this simple, shall we? Let's go for jet fuselage. Oh, that's a big one. That was the wrong fuselage. Where's the small one then? I mean, I could scale that down, but oh, there we go. There's the Mark 1 one. That was a big waste of funds. There we go. And an air-breathing engine on the back of it. I think we might be ready to test fly this. Let's call it the Ares Mini, because that's the only suggestion that we've had. Okay, here we are on the runway. What's T. Harvey Kerman's picture doing? We don't seem to have a picture of Mr. Kerman. What is going on there? He has... What? What is he looking at? He doesn't appear to have a window to look out of. That's a bit strange. What's going on with that cockpit? Have I put something... Oh, that's moved. Why are we moving? Let's put the brakes on, shall we? That's moved, which is strange. I haven't clipped anything else into the cockpit, have I? So why does that he get that view? He can see out of a window there. What can he? What is that? Is that the top window, or is that? What's going on? Okay. Ah, look, Bill's in the cockpit this time. Oh, Bill's the engineer. Bill's not supposed to be in it. Bob's supposed to be in it, isn't he? Oh well. Let's get an IVA from Bill. That's better, isn't it? We can actually see out the cockpit now. Nice. Okay. So, after some jiggling around and fixing some broken vanilla parts, we are now back on the runway with the Ares Mini, and that engine fits now. That's funny. In the spaceplane hangar, that was showing that it didn't fit, and here it clearly does fit, as expected. How bizarre. Oh well, ours is not to reason why. Ours is to put the thrust to... Oh, let's put thrust to 100... We probably don't need 100%, do we? Let's leave the thrust down there somewhere. And go to the map and activate navigation. Come out of the map. And fire up that engine. Remove the brakes. There's potholes in the runway. Who put those there? Do we have lift? I don't think this thing is going to take off. We don't appear to have any lift. We do have lift. That was a bit iffy. Whoa, this thing is very, very sensitive. It is a flying bullet. Let's reduce thrust on that, I think, because we aren't actually going very far. Whoa, this is not easy to control. It's very, very responsive. Way too responsive, in fact. This is pretty fun to fly, actually, yeah. Right, okay. We are going to need to slow right down and land down here. Oh dear. Oh dear. That wasn't good at all. That was a bit of a heavy landing. We're on the runway now with the Ares Midi. a very much larger version of the Ares that we were trying to launch. Let's find out if this will fly, and if it will, let's find out if it will land. Activate navigation. There we go. We have the control on the tail there for our lift and our roll, like so. Let's see what we get. SAS is not available. Thrust will go to not 100%. Let's do it to there. Let's activate the engines and see what we get. Here we go. Will it lift? It should do. It should lift. Or maybe it won't. Come on. Lift. Lift, I say. Going to the end of the runway. It lifted at the end of the runway. And it will turn. Let's drop down. Let's turn around. Let's turn to face our target. We're down. Brakes on. We're entering Gamma. Reversing thrust. There we go. Switch back to forward thrust. Are we still in Gamma? I think we are still in the Gamma area, aren't we? Let's find. Oh, let's put the brakes on before we roll back. Let's find out. See if we can actually complete part of this contract. So let's go for collect laser data. Did we get it? Laser surface scan from Kerbin's grasslands. A puff of smoke indicates that the surface in this area is covered with flammable compounds. More study is suggested. More sturdy. So we can transmit that for 100%. That's pretty cool. 1.8 science. There it goes. And that is one part of our contract completed. While we're here, let's see what else we can get. Observe the mystery goo here. 3 science for that. Let's keep that. Let's log the magnetometer data. 1.5 for that, and we can transmit it. So let's do that, and then toggle that back in. Let's keep an eye on the electric charge because we don't want to mess that up. Where's our... our barometer is there inside our parachute. We can still use it though, which is good. So let's keep that data. Can we get the thermometer as well? Because that's going to be inside here, isn't it? Oh look, we can. Log the temperature. Keep that. Excellent. Let's get a crew report. There we go. 1.5. You look forward to opening the capsule door and smelling this fresh earthly smell of grass. Oh yeah, we have to wear those stupid spacesuits, even on Kerbin. Whose great idea was that? Let's keep that data. That's everything we've brought, I think. My cat's not very happy. He's talking to me and I keep bashing my microphone. Right, let's take the brakes off. Put the engines on very, very slightly. And let's turn around. Because I don't think Gamma was the area we were actually aiming for. We can head through Alpha and Beta on the way back. Aha! There's Beta. Brake! There we go. Parking brakes on. Okay, so now we need another laser data. Collect that data. Several blasts from the laser burn off the frozen surface. Kerbin's Tundra? Well, there's some free science for us. Of the frozen surface of the ground, exposing layers below with high concentrations of organic compounds. Let's transmit that. I'm pretty sure we're not actually in the Tundra, but since it thinks we are, let's get that science. That saves us a trip to the North Pole. The goo challenges you to a snowball fight. You cheat and use your opposable thumbs to great advantage. Keep the data. Yeah, I can't do that without getting out. Okay, let's have another crew report from here, shall we? I'll tell you what, let's EVA. Since this is a Tundra, let's take the science from here. And let's get an EVA report from here. You wander around, sort of hoping you could find a moose to ride on. Yes, in this Tundra. Look at this Tundra, isn't it? Tundrasome. Board. Another crew report. Thank you. As you shiver inside a heated capsule, you find it hard to believe that your ancestors once lived in such conditions. Okay. Log the magnetometer. The magnetometer records an accurate reading of Kerbin's surface magnetic field from the Tundra. Transmit. It's so cold here by the coast near the equator. What's going on with Kerbin's sun at the moment? Let's toggle that in. We're a little bit low on electric charge now, so... did we transmit that? We did, didn't we? Yep. So that is the second part of that one done. 8,000 funds, 4 science, 2 reputation. Again. There we go. There's the other 8,000 and 4 science and 2 reputation. And the completion bonus of 87,385 funds and 11 reputation. Not bad for a little craft like this. I want to find out if these parachutes work. So I am going to take this thing into the air and then activate, and then slow it down and then activate the parachutes and see how accurately we can land it. Engines on, brakes off. Assuming we can actually take off in this thing, which actually might prove to be the challenge here. Wonder how fast we need to go for this thing to actually take off. And the answer is land speed record kind of speeds. Oh, here it goes. Whoa! And it takes off quickly when it does. So about 140 meters a second for this thing to take off. Let's spin us around. Cut those engines. Let's come in for an extremely unorthodox landing. Reverse thrust. There we go. This is us coming down for a landing. I think we are actually going to land on the runway. Doink. On the wheels, on the runway. How's that? That's got to be the landing of the century. 100% recovery on that. Let's recover the vessel. That is what I call a successful contract. Anything new and interesting? Plant flag on Mun. Rescue, rescue, rescue. Science data from the surface of the Mun. Ferry. Spacewalk. Satellite in specific orbit. Science data from surface of Minmus. Explore Duna. Explore Duna is going to be an interesting one to do. I think we will have to hold off on that one for just a little while. I don't think we're quite ready for that yet. We could do all these moon missions. Plant a flag. Science data from the surface. Orbital spacewalk near Kerbin. What do we think? What do we think? What we're going to need to do actually is upgrade this. Let's do that because we've got the funds. Upgrade that so we can accept more contracts. What else does it give us? Flight planning. Ooh, interesting. That means we can do maneuver nodes, doesn't it? So we can say plant a flag, science data from the surface, and then we'll do orbital spacewalk near Kerbin. We don't want the rescue mission, so let's delete. 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 Position relay 2 in an adjusted orbit of Kerbin. That's interesting. Test the VTOL engine landed at Kerbin. Also interesting. What's it want us to do with the relay 2? Let's have a look at that. Because that could be an easier contract to have a look at if we've left it with fuel. I don't remember if we have. Oh wow. It's almost there already. Has it got fuel? I don't remember. I really don't recall. Let's have a look. If so, that's a really easy contract and we can take that one with no problem. Does you have fuel? Yes. Yes, you do. You have lots of fuel. Okay. Let's take that contract and we'll do that one quickly. That's some easy funds. Okay. So here is the relay 2. We're going to be going pro grade. And we need to burn at the periapsis to push our apoapsis out. Okay, let's get ourselves pro grade, like so. $50. 49, 48, 47. I'm bored. Let's speed it up even more. There we go. 10, 9. Okay, close enough. Let's burn a little bit. Whoa! Whoops! Okay, that was not the cut engines button. That was very much the opposite of that. Bring that back in. Needs to be at 56 something. Cut the engines there. There we go. Maintain stability for 10 seconds. Please. Bingo! Job done. Man, that really was easy. 18,000 completion reward. Fantastic. And 2 reputation. 444,904. Lots of 4s in there. So, anything else to do with Mun? No, another rescue mission. Let's deny that. Another rescue mission. Let's deny that. Ferry tourist. Okay. Getting silly now. Okay, so we've got 3 active contracts. Plant a flag, sight stage from surface, and orbital spacewalk near Kerbin. So we need something that can do that. Okay. We are on the launch pad with the Moonhopper 1, complete with wings, and Jorkas Kerman. This thing, hopefully, will take us to the moon and land on the moon. SAS is going on. Throttle to 100%. Zoom to out position. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! We are away. Man, this thing must be very heavy. Well, oh, they're gone. Off they go. I didn't put any parachutes on stuff. Oh well, wasted some money there. We're going east because that's where we've got to go. Let's have a look at our APO. Only at 16. They drop off. They are away nicely, cleanly. There's the fuel. Ooh, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight as to whether we've got enough fuel for this. I don't know. No. Well, we're in orbit at least. 30 seconds. No, I think we've got it. I think we've got that fuel. Just about. No, not quite. Oh well. Detach. Let's bring the thrust down. Activate them. Check the map. And cut the engines. Click the tick on that. Say goodbye to that fuel tank behind us. We are going to the moon. We are in the vicinity of the moon. This thing's much easier to control now. Let's get ourselves retrograde. Retrogradal. Oh, our SAS is off. Let's get that back on. There we go. And let's burn us into orbit and bring us there we go, 13,000 kilometers. Nice. I think we're actually not going to land in that crater for a change. We're starting to drop. We're going to have to watch our speed, obviously, because we are going to be kind of free-falling. Landing kind of at the end of the cannon, which is not bad, actually. Not a bad place to be landing. Ooh, that's rather steep, isn't it? Thinking let's go this way a bit. Where it's not so steep. Ta-da! Not bad. Not bad. Landed at the end of the craters. Are we technically still in the craters if we do that that analysis thing? Where is it? That one. What does that tell us? Not suitable for atmospheric use or surface deployment. Oh, okay. Crew report. From Moon's Highlands. Okay, 20 science for this. Let's transmit that. You survey the vista that spreads out before you as you munch on some snacks. Let's transmit that. Nice crew report there. Let's get the laser ablation. Oh look, there's the science data from space. That's that contract complete. Let's get the laser ablation, which will just miss our engine and take some laser data from underneath us. Laser scan of Moon's Highlands. The Munar regolith in this region has high concentrations of silicate compounds. 24 science for that. Transmit that. Ooh, we're a little bit low on energy. Are we on the... yeah. Electric charge is running out. Electric charge depleted. Are we on the dark side? Where's the sun? Over there. Ooh, yeah, we are on the dark side. He might have to wait a while before he can take off. Or at least until he can transmit any data. So let's discard, because we've got some of that. Let's collect the laser data again. Did we not get it? It won't let us do it because we don't have any electric charge. We can't charge it with that. Okay. Well, we got most of that science, I think. There we go, Jorkas. Please plant the flag. If you should be so kind. It's going to be the wrong way around, isn't it? We want it this way. Ta-da! Let's call this Jorkas Landing. Because Jorkas landed here. Okay, and there is that contract completed as well. Oh, world's first milestones as well. Contract complete. 26,441 funds, 5 science, 12 reputation for the orbital spacewalk. Performed a spacewalk in orbit of Kerbin. That was a world's first, apparently. 12,000 funds, 1 science, 2 reputation. The science data from the moon, 50,600 funds, 3 science and 7 reputation. And planting a flag on the moon, 113,382 funds and 15 reputation. Lots and lots of funds, lots and lots of reputation there. Now, we've got to get this guy home again. So let's get off the surface quickly. And hopefully we can get away. I suppose we could fly west, couldn't we? It's not the most efficient way of doing things. But it would mean that we get the sun for longer. Yeah, let's do that. Taking off. And we're going to head west. Let's just burn that as high as we can, I think. With these tanks. And when they run out, we can cut our engines. There we go. Cut the engines. Dump those tanks off. They will hopefully go bang. And then when we reach this Apo, we can... Oh dear, why do I not have control? Ah, because we have no electric charge. That's what we need the sun for, isn't it? Well, that's okay, because we might just about get some by the time we reach our Apo. Maybe. Yes. Whew. Just. So, there we go. That plan worked. Using more fuel than I had in mind. There we go. We're in orbit. Now. Maneuver. Oh. probably in the right direction. Okay. Where do we burn like this to get closest to curbing? Same as usual. Estimated burn of 10 seconds. Easy peasy squeezy lemons. Ironically over the crash site, stroke landing site of our previous moon missions. So we'll get another flight over our landing spot as well. T-5 will be our burn point. 8, 7, 6. Oh, there we go. Let's just burn there. Cut. Hopefully this will slow us down before we go back. Our parachutes are slightly shielded, which is good. Let's hope we can bring this right in one pass. Things are gonna get very hot. Let's hope things don't go bang. Don't mind the solar panels going bang. They probably will. They're about to, I think. Yeah, some of the solar panels are going bang. That's fair enough, though. Our engine's pretty hot. Our engine's designed to be pretty hot, and I don't mind if the engine goes bang either. Okay, here we go. 15 metres. And splash. Lovely. Nicely done, Jawcas. Still got the heat shield there as well. Let's recover that. Unfortunately, not much to recover. We didn't put parachutes on the launch stage and things like that. Excuse me. So we have lost the funds that we spent on building the craft. We have 144 science, 438,379 funds, and a total reputation of 2.78. Jawcas gained 7 XP and advanced to level 1. We now have a 1-star pilot, a 1-star scientist, and a 1-star engineer. We have the full set of 1 stars. We now need to send them to Minmus, and they will get some more XP, hopefully, to become 2-stars. But maybe we can send them all together. World's first milestones as well. Return from the surface of the moon. Look at that. 31,200 funds, 2 science, and 5 reputation for that as well. Fantastic. Solar panels or docking ports, I think, is where we're going to be going, but we need to save our science if we're going to be doing that. Hopefully, if we do manage to get a science bay in orbit, we will be able to harvest quite a lot of science from space. We will have to see. That will be the theme of next week's stream. So thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed the stream this week. If you would like to offer more direct support to Ellitopia Gaming, you can do so over at streamtip.com/t/ellbristow and patreon.com/Ellitopia. The links for both of those will be in the description of the highlights videos on YouTube. Thank you for watching, everybody. I've been Ellbristow. This has been Ellitopia Gaming. You've been watching KSP Live. Don't forget to support the indies. And I will see you next time. Can we rename it? only randomly. Okay, so Brain King, Minor Bag, Looming Grave, Fatal Propulsion, Harmonic Splatter, Kick Bum,